So a few people have been asking, how do we get into trades, etc. We do loads of psychology videos, but we don't show how we trade, etc. And I'm not a massive fan of all these indicator type trading replay videos, Silver Spoon, ICT, whatever you see all over, and they get hundreds of thousands of views. And everybody just wants to know what your strategy is. And they think they can keep watching YouTube videos and they're going to learn how to trade. Now, if you want to spend half of your life looking at YouTube videos, trying to find the right strategy, then those videos are great for you. And I particularly don't like doing these videos. I got to be honest with you. I'm straight real with you because I believe that these types of videos bring value, but they're not going to get you where you need to get to make money. That's why I do all the videos that do bring value, that are going to allow you to be a successful trader. But you've been asking, so I'm going to give you a very, very simple video of why I use what I use, how I get into trades, and I'm going to show you on the charts. But first of all, we need to understand why I take trades, where I take them, and what is the precision stack. Now, the precision stack is our way of getting into trades. It's our own developed system. And I'm going to show you a very, very simple way of what I look for and how we're going to get into this trades in these videos. Now, quick announcement. If you are interested in us doing a webinar where you can understand where we trade and you can kind of see how we work as a community, comment webinar below this video. And then I'll put one together free of charge, and then you can make sure that you get along to that webinar. All right, so look out for that. But put webinar below this video. Again, these videos might not get a lot of views because we're all into the trading psychology on our channel, but this is something for you and those new traders who want to get involved and have a look how we trade. Now, first things first. We trade reversals. Now, why do we trade reversals? Because 90% of traders fail. Why? Because they are trying to chase breakout trades. Now, that does not mean that you can't trade in the trend. But in today's video, I'm going to show you why we trade reversals. Very, very simple. If 90% of traders fail and they all chase candles for breakout trades, well, let's figure out how to reverse the market. And that's what's allowed me and the community to go full time and make consistent profits out of the market by waiting, being patient, and looking for reversals. So what I want to show you on my chart right now, on this slide before I get onto the charts, is weak momentum. Weak momentum is when you see loads of candles grinding to the upside. And as you can see on this chart right here, right now, should I say chart slide, you can see that we just have numerous candles going to the upside. Now, on your chart, you may have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 candles like this, depending on your time frame. And you will see that the market maker, if you want to call it the market maker, whoever's moving the market, is creating a pattern. It's going to create a move. That's what it's actually doing right now. It's putting everyone in position to create a move. And with this weak momentum that you see over here, with slow candles grinding up to a certain level or grinding down to a certain level, this, my friends, is weak momentum. And what we want to do is capitalize off that weak momentum by trying to get into a trade with strong, fast momentum on the reversal. So let me just click over here now. You can see that as we're forming those candles, we're forming these candles to the upside, to the upside, to the upside. You will see that this is forming liquidity in the market. So the big players in this game are getting all the little players, the retail traders, in a position to come and take you out. And that is forming liquidity. And that's what's happening when you're moving to the upside time and time again, or moving to the downside at a slow pace. It is creating momentum. So it's going to sharply reverse and take everybody out of the market. Now, what we want to do is we want to get in on a strong, fast reversal momentum. That's what we are looking for. That's all I scout, all I hunt for. And if I get one a day, I'm absolutely delighted. And that's all I need. NQ, one asset, one trade, one setup, done. That's all you need to do. And as you can see, this weak momentum that slowly grinds to the upside will quickly be liquidated on a strong speed reversal pattern, which is strong momentum. And in this case, it's coming straight back to the downside. Now, To capitalize on that, you need to understand where to trade from. And I'm going to show you on the chart in a minute of levels of where you need to trade from without going into too much detail. Now, when we see weak momentum forming, we know that the market is forming a trap. Could be that session, could be that day, could be another day. We know that on NASDAQ futures and most of the markets on Wednesdays and Thursdays, we have these big reversal moves where this has been happening for 2-3 days. Now, we do that on a lower term time frame. So as you can see, this is my moneymaker. This is the precision stack moneymaker that you see right on your screen now. Now, this is my model. This is what I like to look for. There's many other ways of trading out there. There's many other ways of doing whatever you need to do. And there's many other stupid names out there to identify what you're looking for. But for us, this is a precision stack. This is the entry of what we are looking for when it comes to our reversal pattern. Now, going back, as I said before, you can see that we want to capitalize on the strong momentum of moving to the downside. What we don't want to do is mess around in this weak momentum. And what can happen at times, we can get involved in chop, can get involved in trading at the wrong zones. We are looking for a strong, speedy reversal momentum. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump over on the charts right now. So now that we're over on the charts, I'm going to show you exactly what I just went over in those quick slides. So what you can see right now is this, use this as an example. This is a clean momentum moving to the upside, as you can see right here, all right? This is a momentum, let's put that in a black, which is moving to the upside. So remember what I was saying in relation to what is it actually doing? Well, it's forming liquidity in here. That's what it's actually doing. It's forming liquidity. Now, what we don't want to do is we don't want to just get in trades anywhere. We don't just want to get in trades here, 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 here. We don't want to do that. We want to wait for our level. Now, obvious level here is going to be a liquidity grab of that high before we had our low here. Now, this high is going to be a target for these longs, but it's also, for more importantly, going to be a target where I'm looking to go and short in the market. Now, once we get to that zone, you can then see that we have had the momentum to the upside, forming liquidity, slow move. And then what do we want? We want a speedy move back to the downside, very, very quick, to liquidate all these longs. And that's exactly what I've just shown you on the screen and how I trade on a daily basis. So if I go to that trade, and you can see just here, let's change charts. Let's go back to the NQ chart. And you can see my trigger is just here. This is what I'm looking for. There's my trigger right at the top. Let's get rid of this extend right. Then I'm looking to get into the trade. So what am I actually looking at? Well, first of all, I'm not taking the trade from anywhere. I'm taking the trade from a key level. As you can see, that is a key level for me. Once I then see that there has been manipulation and then all this liquidity has been formed through the weak momentum, I'm looking to capitalize a move off a reversal with a strong move back to the downside or to the upside. And how I do that is by identifying my formation on the precision stack at a key level. Now, what this does, it stops you from getting involved in trades in all this. Now, if you're a continuation trader, you might want to get in here, you might want to get in here, you might want to get in here. But I'm not. I wait for all these traders to think that they've locked all their profits and they can go away from the desk for them to come back as soon as this moves 25, 30, 40 an hour later, and they've completely been liquidated. And that's why you want this fast, strong move so you don't have to sit in this all day and move to the upside. Now, reversal trading is harder than standard trend trading. It is harder. But if you want to know how to really make money in this game and think different from the 90% of losers that are in this trading industry, then you need to understand that you need to think differently when it comes to trading. I hope that helps. And as I said, I'm not a massive fan of these boring videos. I like the psychology side because that's what's going to make you money. But this is for you beginner-friendly traders who want to know how we trade the precision stack. Like I said, if you want to know more and you want to jump on a webinar, happy to see as many people as possible so we can expose you to the community and how well we trade. Then comment webinar in the comments below. And if you need any help moving your trading to that next level, scaling, you can join our community over at 10 Wealth Group, where we trade the precision stack. There is a link below. Jump on a call with me and make sure you turn up to the calls if you are serious.